YouTube, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Today we got a good video. We got another Flashback Friday for you. We've done a couple of these. I really want to get kind of consistent with this series. We've done them here and there for about a month, but we're going to try and get a Flashback Friday out every single Friday. So let me know what sort of moments or games or highlights you guys want to flash back to, and I'm happy to consider it for future videos. Today we're reacting to, and I'm sure a lot of you guys are in the same boat, but one of my favorite Celtics of all time. In fact, this is probably my favorite bobblehead of all time. It's a custom. It's like a 1 of 10 or something like that. Definitely one of my favorites. But we're reacting to the Isaiah Thomas famous, historic 53-point night on the heels of losing his sister, China Thomas, RIP. This is in the 2017 Eastern Conference semifinals. I believe I have that right. Against the Wizards. He went for 53 points. And yeah, I mean, it's just so nostalgic. You know, we've done an Isaiah Thomas, a couple Isaiah Thomas videos on the channel before, and if there's one player that I can watch that kind of gets me feeling, you know, like nostalgic and I miss that guy type of vibe, it's Isaiah Thomas. So we're gonna jump into the highlights, and yeah, let's see if we shed a tear. Oh, by the way, at the end of the video too, I'm gonna give you my take on whether or not I think Isaiah Thomas deserves another shot in the NBA. Like, yeah, this was 4 years ago. Is he the same player? Who knows? I'm going to give you my take on that. But yeah, let's jump into the highlights. Hit that subscribe button, like the video, and then comment down below any future flashbacks that you guys want me to react to. Here we go. 2017, Game 2, Eastern Conference Semifinals. Isaiah dropping 53 on Washington's head. You know, I know people like say, oh, he was a product. Like, no. This guy just absolutely balled out for a couple years here. Like, he was an MVP candidate this season, almost averaging 30 points. Give him the respect he deserves. If you don't like Isaiah anymore, fine. I'm not going to argue you there, but you got to give him the respect for the season. Got to give him the respect he deserves for this season, 100%. Smallest guy on the court dropping 30 points a game, 53 in the one that we're looking at in the playoffs. And, you know, just throw in the fact that it's on the heels of his sister's passing. Like, come on, man. This guy did it all. Whew. I don't even know who he just Euro stepped. That guy probably ain't even in the league anymore. Look at that step. Like, I don't want to pause this like over and over again, but watch this first step from Isaiah. This is just a jab step. For people to say it was a fluke and all that, look at how quick this first step is. Boom. He's gone. Even who was that? Kelly Oubre? Who was it? He just like knew he blew it. Damn. And he gets hammered by future Celtic Bradley Beal. That hesitation. I've talked about that in other videos. That little move where he uses his back to get the defender, you know, get a little bit of separation when he goes up to the hoop is amazing. It's like he jumps backwards almost. I don't get it. No one can block that just because he's creating that separation. Oop to Al. Reunion question mark? Kelly Oubre has like a 7'10" wingspan, and Isaiah Thomas is like 3 foot, and he's covering him. Here we go. 10 seconds left in the half. Wizards up by 5. Marcin Gortat. I forgot that dude existed. Isaiah pulls up on him. Oh, give me a break. Look at that. What a flop and a half. He was getting to the line a lot that game. These highlights are making me remember that. And doesn't this make you miss that? Like, I know you don't think of Isaiah Thomas as a guy that would finish at the rim, obviously. But doesn't it make you miss the Celtics guy that would just, you know, drive and not just jack a 3 all the time as he hits a 3? He was a gamer, man. King of the fourth. Oh. Miss you, IT. Plays the screen perfect, wide open. You know it's in. Here's the comeback. Look at that. He goes into a bunch of trees and he still finishes. The little guy. As another late, great Tommy Heinsohn would say. Look at this. He's talking smack after too. He's saying they can't cover me. I don't care how tall you are. Hey, hey, if you know, you know. So smooth. Terry, my guy. The thing about Isaiah too is I feel like when he would make a great player, something like that, because he's so tiny, it would make everyone else around him, whoever like the victim of his move is, it would make him look absolutely foolish. Like Gortat there looked like an absolute joke of a human being. Just because Isaiah Thomas is like dancing around his feet, running in between his legs, running around him, making Gortat be like, oh. Here, I love this one, right? The and one. Oh no. You guys know the play I'm talking about though. Where are you going, Morris? He's looking at him like, you little shit. Yeah, make eye contact with me, boy. Why is Gortat just switching on to Isaiah constantly? Like, the Wizards could not figure that out. They could not figure that out. Nice play. That was just... God, I miss that Celtics basketball. It's so weird. I remember watching this game, like every second of it. Whew. Showing the bunnies a little bit, and he's talking smack to Morris. I love that. I love that. Here it is. Here it is, right? And one! Let's go! Oh man, this is like putting me right back in that moment, right back 4 years ago watching this. I guess almost 5 years ago. Is that crazy? Time freaking flies. Whew. Oh my gosh. A thing of beauty. Yeah, he's still talking that. He's still talking that. Otter Porter's like, yo, hey, buddy. You can't talk smack right now. He is roasting and toasting you. Just back off. You have no ground to stand on. Icing on the cake. Oh, he did it. He did it. God, that brings back so many memories. If that doesn't just make you, feel nostalgic or reminisce about that game or that time frame as a Celtics fan, I don't know what's wrong with you. You don't have a pulse, because that was a time. What Isaiah Thomas did for the city was they were pretty much entering, dare I say, a near rebuild. And all of a sudden, this guy out of nowhere, they traded like Marcus Thornton in a bag of trash or something for him. Out of nowhere, this guy comes in and just turns the city around. Eastern Conference Finals, Eastern Conference. Like, damn, man, that was an amazing time to be a Celtics fan, because you felt like the underdog, but you were still performing with the top dog. So that was an awesome sort of like just embodiment of being a Celtic. That was Isaiah Thomas. So man, I do feel nostalgic when watching those type of videos. And again, like RIP to China. We mentioned Tommy Heinsohn, RIP to him as well. It's crazy to look back on these and just think of the great ones, I guess, that we've lost. But one last thing I wanted to talk about in the video was, does Isaiah Thomas deserve a shot in the NBA now? He's obviously 4 or 5 years older than when we're watching it now. He really hadn't been the same since the Kyrie Irving for Isaiah Thomas trade. Does he deserve a shot? And the answer, and you should probably be aligned with this as well, the simple answer is yes. I'm not saying Isaiah Thomas deserves a huge contract or Isaiah Thomas deserves a starting spot or anything like that. The word I used, and it's very important to focus on that word, Isaiah Thomas deserves a shot. You know what I mean? He got a 10-day contract and played pretty well with the Pelicans last season. I don't think it was like anything special, but he wasn't even 100% healthy then. He says he's back better than ever right now this offseason. He's dropping like 80+ points in Pro-Am games for whatever that's worth. Isaiah Thomas deserves a shot, and I want to make sure it's clear that I'm talking about that word. Like, he deserves a shot. Doesn't deserve a big payday. Doesn't deserve the Brinks truck that he asked for, unfortunately. But the dude deserves a shot. You know what I mean? Like, he's not completely over and done with yet. You can get him at a minimum and see if he does anything. He's a low risk, potentially decent reward type player still, I believe. I don't know if that shot, I always get asked the same question. Isaiah Thomas to Boston, return to Boston. I don't know if that makes sense. I don't know if that fits, especially with all the guards that they've got this offseason. But I'd be down for it just for the emotional and the theatrics of it, to be completely honest. But yeah, I think he does deserve a shot. So, you know, all the NBA teams probably watch my channel, right? Give Isaiah Thomas a shot. All right, guys, make sure to subscribe to the channel, like this video, comment down below any future Flashback Fridays you want me to react to, any moments, anything like that. And I'll catch you guys in the next video.